folks. This is Mercury Bard, and I just did the thing you're never supposed to do, which is tab in and out of Morrowind. But let's see if the stream started. Live. No. Did it? It says it's streaming. Yoo-hoo! Oh, okay, so we are streaming. We're all staring at Tibira. Let's see if we have sound. Do we have sound? Okay, we do have sound.
Sweet moon sugar.
All right, we are in the Vivek Mages Guild, and we are about to talk to Mr. Tibira about a letter from his mother. Vivek, someone in particular, soul sickness. Okay, where is your quest? Letter to Tibira. Okay, we have that. To my Tibira, my clever cub. This one hears you are shrinking like a dried scrib. Are you not eating again? The Guild of Mages gives you only scrolls and stale bread, yes. So your mother sends rat meat, raw, just how you like it. You promised an invisibility spell, yes? Sugar Lips waits and waits, and still she must skulk like fat alley cat to take a coin purse. Do not make me come to Vivek and drag you home by your ear. Eat and write soon. Your mother, Sugar Lips. Okay. What are we supposed to be doing? Come on. Rally humanoid. Rally humanoid temporarily decreases a humanoid's inclination. Humanoid's inclination. The effect ends. The humanoid's flee rate returns to normal. Creatures, undead, daedra, and artifacts are not affected. Okay, I need... Mr. Tibira, I need you to tell me what is going on. We're just going to run through everything. Okay, I don't know what's going on with you, Tibira. So... Letter to Tibira and a piece of raw rat meat will be put here until I guess we have to find his sister first. She's in
To what do I owe this pleasure?
a Dwemer ruin that I can't think of right now. It's the one up by Alvalathi.
You seem like very good company.
So good to see you.
St. Olms. Anyone here that can sell me the spell? Do you do spells?
What can I do for you today?
Okay. Oh, you are a wizard. You are very small. Barter.
Let's do some business, shall we?
You have no gold. You're just standing there making the
Anytime now.
I think I made those for funsies. Okay.
Let's set aside our rivalries and talk, shall we? Please, feel free to talk at your leisure.
The Dark Brotherhood is ready to make their move on the Morag Tong. I hear the Night Mother herself has come to Vardenfell. What? I don't care what he asked you to do. The best thing for all of us is to ignore the Scuttlehead. Last year he asked me to learn the language of Silt Striders so we could question them about who they took to different cities. Okay, the Night Mother herself has come to Vardenfell? That's a lot. That's a lot, if that's true. I think we're supposed to steal a book from her. But thankfully, it doesn't require stealth because, yeah. We can just wander into the closet. Breathing water. Alright, we'll put that back now that we've read it. And I'll take this book. Okay. Let's go.
You seem like very good company.
We need to go to Aldrune, I guess.
Well, I find myself in
What was in Aldrune? Besides...
Hello, lady.
Nice to see you, friend.
Tell me what you want.
Why were we going to Aldrune?
Praise Vivek.
I don't remember, honestly. We need to eat something, though.
Anytime, friend.
Oh, we needed to talk to the Ashlander merchant, Zanzubani. Now that we've finished the first part of Julian's quest. But before that, we
Is
were
there
going to
something
go
you need?
to the source, the head where the aqueduct flows from, and
suppose
leave
we
an empty flask at the shrine as an offering, so we could stop carrying the empty flask around. Do we want to just be gross and run around down the aqueduct and get our boots in everybody's Um, drinking water, or are we gonna go? We'll be nice. We'll walk on roads and grass. Maybe do a little bit of swimming.
Run while you have the chance.
Guys, it's an Excel. Thanks. Who summoned the scamp? No, we do not do summoning spells in this party. It causes too many problems. I think it's probably the new girl, Chari. Yeah, that was her. Teach companion spells has been the most useful. Hey,
Do
you.
you have something to say, Outlander?
He's a scout.
You have potential, Outlander.
You have nothing to teach
you
me,
here?
so I'm outside. That is a giant mud crab.
Run while you have the
Titan mud crab. What are we fighting? I don't know. I don't know. Really? That Ordinator was actually coming to help. Oh my goodness, what did we do? Ordinators don't help, they just call you scum. Alright, we need to go over there. Since all the wildlife ever has decided to attack us. What's that building up there? Chonzaw. Traveling along the food route, Scout.
What assistance do you require, friend?
Ebonheart, Pelagiad, Moonmoth, Lidra. Okay. So this is, Tadius, from Tadius's,
Go ahead.
mod. Southern Route Food Outpost, or Food Route Southern Outpost. Let's see. Chari, I kind of want to leave you here. I'll leave you in Satanine.
Greetings, Dunmer. What can I do for you? Have a look around. I have a feeling you'll find what you're looking for.
Yeast. Swamp oil. Blech. Bottled pear juice. That's nice. We'll just buy the yeast. It's a seasoning like ash salt
How are you?
or regular salt or sugar. Regular sugar, not moon sugar. Oh, we walked up this way. we're going to ignore him. Because, yeah. At this point in the game, it just would not be fair to him to have to deal with us. Okay. Bitter Coast region. Where does that aqueduct start? Seriously, no. Oh, hey. Rat. We didn't even have to go looking for it this time. That was not the knife that I should have been using for that. There we go. There's the start of the aqueduct. Ooh. Oh, I thought it was bubbling. It's raining. That's the water droplets. You're a healer. Okay. Let's do this shrine thing. Monastery of the Sacred Water.
In faith, I'm listening.
Which, I mean, look at that.
Learn by serving, layman.
Here Vivek coaxed the earth to unveil its hidden water so that the denizens of his demes might never suffer the need of thirst. Is there not actually a thing I can do here? Welcome. Fortune is the corrupts and offerings are made for healing and blessings. Temple faithful and reverent guests may make offerings at shrines and in return receive a blessing. I am a priest of the Tribunal Temple, an intercessor between Elmsivi and their worshippers, caretaker of the temple and shrines, and counselor and educator for the faithful and laymen. I can tell you about the temple, the Daedra, the saints, and the ancestors. I can explain about pilgrimages and why we hate necromancy. I can also tell you something about other cults. Okay, I need to know... about... Nothing about the pilgrimage here? Okay.
I suppose there's no harm.
Alright, I guess we'll just put our flask down here. We done it. It's a cute flask. You've got nothing to tell me, huh? You are an ordinator. Yes, we can tell. Oh, an Ashlander. I thought I could smell something. Gods, I hate ordinators. Okay. Well, guys, that was kind of a bust. So, we're gonna run by Errol's house. Or Errol's house. Errol's shop. Dump Chari in the Census and Excise office, because I don't know where else to put her. And... because I really don't want to travel with her. There's a nice excuse to offload some armor there. It's not even raining today. It's not even raining today.
To what do I owe this pleasure?
Yeah, you can stay.
Sure.
Yeah, you can stay here. I don't like you. Nope. I do not need anything from the tea merchant. Okay.
To what do I owe this pleasure?
What, that pack rat from the courtyard? Yes, yes, take it with you, please. No one seems interested in claiming the creature. It's a very nice little fellow, but a government office is no place for pets. Always underfoot, too. Okay, he knows as much about... The Imperial Legion provides security for the Census and Excise offices here in Saint-Denis. The troopers you see here are assigned to guard duty, and the troopers outside in Saint-Denis, they're guards, officers of the law. Yes, this is Morrowind. You're in the Census and Excise offices in the port of Saint-Denis, in Vardenfell district of the province of Morrowind. Quite a shame. Processus Vilitalis was a good man and a loyal servant to the Empire. What do you teach?
My prices are the best in town.
Okay. Bye, Chari. Now that we've offloaded her... let's go pay our good buddy Errol a visit. I have no idea what that noise is. None whatsoever. That is quite a fancy shirt.
He hurled it across Tambriel, and the heart was heard to shout.
To what do I owe the pleasure, Dunmer?
Red diamond, the heart and soul of man.
Interesting.
I'm gonna end up with this song stuck in my head for reals.
The laughing heart sprayed blood afar, a gout on Sirit fell, and like a dart shot to its mark, down in an alien well. Magic fused the Lorcan blood to crystal red and strong. Then wild elves cut and polished it down to Chimela the ball. red diamond, red diamond, the heart and soul of
Thought I had a
man.
random plate.
Red
Yes, I do.
diamond,
Okay.
red diamond, protect us till the end. When
Do you
No,
have a
I'd
rally
interest you in
humanoid?
something.
I need a rally humanoid spell.
Agathos gave the stone to Saint Alash in token of her right to sit the throne.
Alright. Fastest way to get to Aldroon. Salt Striders. Definitely Salt Striders. And we can sleep on the way, which will fix the whole tired thing.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Let me sketch you real fast.
My prices are reasonable.
Balmora. I need to take that out. Like, the heads are great, but there's some that are missing. It's like, why?
Where would you like to go?
Where's the caravan master? There we are. Selval.
My prices are
Aldrin,
reasonable.
please. Dang it. I should have gone to Joe Bosch's because we misplaced our copy of Vampires of Vardenfell Volume 2 somewhere, and he's got one. Ah, well. Next time.
In faith, I'm listening.
Do you have Rally Humanoid? No. The reason I'm looking for it is that it should allow us to free vampire thralls from their masters after we kill them. But I need someone to sell me the spell. And I haven't found that yet. Edwina, I think I have your book. Did you get the Chima Varodium? You have a copy? Will you let me borrow the book? Thank you, Dacia Blackeye. Thank you, Latte. I will return the book to you soon, but in the meantime I have more duties for you. I've been distracted from my studies by several reports from Margon. Apparently there's some sort of disturbance at Hulin's hut. Since Hulin is a member of the guild, we really ought to do something about the disturbance. I simply haven't had the time to do it myself. My research is at an absolutely critical phase. Would you go to Margon and take a look for me, please? Excellent. Go to Margon. I'm sure someone there can give you directions. Take care of this for me so I can continue my studies in peace. Okay, so we got her the book. We don't meet the skill requirements for Conjurer. You're here for the school. You are a member of
You
the
seem like very good company.
cult. You're an enchanter? Enchantment!
Let's do some business, shall we?
Sorry, had to. I have... Yeah, I've got nothing of interest to you.
I offer the best values in town. May I interest you in something? I offer the best values in town. May I interest you in something?
Yeah, no, we're good. We need to take a
How
nap.
delightful. Well,
8 hours of rest. Oh wait, we're leveling up. Intelligence, endurance, and luck. Latte is level 23. Their single-minded determination only serves to temper your own resolve. Shariel, Battle Mage, level 37. Arvessa, the boy in armature, ascended to level 35. And Paxon the Pack Rat is level 21. And now we need to go through their spell lists and make sure they didn't learn anything that they shouldn't have. No. Okay. Yeah, Summon Clan of Fear we will take out.
Blessing of the 2 moons upon you.
Paxon. You don't need to have spells. No. Okay, there you go. Julian? How in Oblivion do mages manage to make magic so dry and boring? There's nothing dull about a good fireball if you're aiming it right. Okay. No Redorn would make use of services here, yet the Empire will have its way. Yeah, well. What were we supposed to be doing for House Redoran? Arvessa is our Redoran, House Redoran member. I don't know what we should be doing. And the person we are looking for is not at the Rat in the Pot. They are...
Kinsman of House Redwin. How may I...
Shariel, I'm actually going to leave you here. With Eric the Rotten. Forgot he was here. And do I have random... Oh, I wanted to put that thing of salve here, just because it looks so cool. Anything else just interesting? Probably be in the backpack. It's in the back. Everything's in the backpack. Okay. I should probably... Interesting. It's full of water, but it doesn't have the water in it. That's odd. But okay. The real capture. Warmth. Covered. What? Yeah, I have no idea what's going on there. With that or this. Why they're both... They're scrolls, but they're acting like they're... They act like they're clothes? Oh, that's fancy. Damn it. Where'd it go? Let's line up these eggs. We have Seraphim, Rubita, and Rose in Fall. We have a whole bunch of others, but they're in our backpod house in Sadrith Mora. Does the tea merchant's bottle look special? Yeah, a little bit special. And then the bone from Pop J. Hold. Let. Okay, that spins it around. Alt left. Orient to surface. Snap rotation goggle. I want to lay it flat. How do I do that? There we go. Takes me a minute, guys. You gotta be patient. Latte, are you carrying interesting things that we need to dump here? Oh, yes, he is. Soul flask, soul attenuator key. Oh, he's got all that armor I was looking for. Oh my goodness. You're not using that. I think I need the wizard staff for something later. You're...
What do you want?
Be nice. Alright. This, I think, needs rotated. Alt. Okay. No, we don't want that. Orient to surface. Right shift. Oh, wait. Snap rotation. No. Yeah, I don't know. But getting that out of the... out of Latte's backpack is good. Redoran Exile's helm.
Daily sense.
That one we don't need, but let's get the Redoran Exile stuff out of your inventory. In here. Alright, and the Sanguine stuff will go downstairs. Hey, Paxson. What you doing, buddy? Should really buy some furniture for this place. Do I have anything in the trinket box? That's Constance's. Julin. I've never figured out what the thing is with Pop. Well, that's a dead plant. That looks very sad, but I thought there used to be a thing here. Ah, well, what am I gonna do? Oh! I can make tables. I'm a dumbass. Workbench. I need a lot more wood. Lurking. Hey, Belle. Lurking while I work. Have fun. Yep. Don't get in trouble, but I know the feeling. I definitely indulge in that. Uh, Alright, let's go sell some stuff and then chop some trees. That's a trauma root. Okay.
What can latte do for you?
Latte, let me have this stuff that you, under no circumstance, are going to wear.
Tell me what you want. My prices are reasonable. Alright.
Whatever you want, within reason.
You have my attention, Outlander.
Good, because I have a lot of really random... jewelry that I need to offload because it's just sitting in my trinket box.
The finest tailoring is right here, Outlander.
Well,
May I help you?
Alright, we're going to the enchanter because they will buy just about anything. Because it all can be enchanted. And they usually have lots of money.
May I help? We are blessed, truly blessed.
I think
This is an
Paxon's
honor.
carrying a bunch of random clothing. Well, Paxon! There we go. Clothing. You are. Alright. I don't think he's going to be able to afford that, but the Shock Eater robe, yes. Did the stream just die again? I do not know what is going on with YouTube today. Or this week in general. Alright.
May I help you?
Yeah,
Outlander?
2,000 gold. He'll be able to buy a lot of this. That's mine. Wait, what was so... The Guardian's belt, that's what was so expensive. I mean, we can keep the rings and get rid of the bulkier stuff. All right. Shove everything else back in the trinket box. And what does this belt that's so expensive do? Fortify health, fortify personality.
Our sugar is yours, friend.
Let me give this to you, sir. I will take Caswin's belt. We can give it to Caswin the next time we see him. Because I have Belt of the Armor of God, Circlet of Verdu, Marin Amulet, Oceanic Lure, which is my skirt, Ring of the Khajiit, what is... and Ring of Finaster. I'm wearing 3 rings? Interesting. Tassoth, I don't see any issues on YouTube. Okay. Okay, it keeps spinning on my phone where I'm monitoring the chat. So I'm like, no, it's stuttering or whatever. So I'm glad you guys aren't having problems. And we need to go to the Aldscar Inn and talk to the Ashlander informant. And not run into a fence post. I'm going the wrong way. Okay. I did not mean to make that a whole shopping trip thing, but it is what it is. Alright. He's he's downstairs. He's through here. I'm gonna have the Red Diamond song stuck in my head. Shashev is... This is part of the whole Tar Heel Ebon Blade nonsense. I am Hasor Zanzubani, Deja Blackeye. May you bless and be blessed. I do not wish to be rude, but if you have any business, speak it, for I am at leisure and would prefer to be alone with my thoughts. I see you wish to learn of Ashlanders from me, and what is it you wish to learn? What are their gift-giving customs? A curious question. A gift is a sign of courtesy among strangers and affection among friends. Among strangers, a thoughtful gift is a sign that you are cautious and considerate and aware of others' wants and needs. Such is particularly useful for traders and travelers. Among friends, it is a private thing and subtle, with great risks, for the test of the gift is how well it will be tailored to the receiver. I understand. You wish to give me a suitable gift, but you do not know me well enough to choose such a gift, or you cannot find or afford a gift you know will be suitable for me. Well, let me take your earnest thought and effort as a token of your gift. You have behaved courteously, and I am inclined to help you. What would you wish to know about the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult? There is too much to tell. Here, take these notes. I've written here what you should know about the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult, but most of all, if you are visiting a camp, there are things you should know about courtesy and challenges among the Ashlanders. And since you ask about the Nerevarine cult, perhaps you'll be interested in my views on the Ashlanders and foreigners, because a guiding passion of the Nerevarine cult is their hatred of foreigners. You have my notes. Most Ashlanders wish all foreigners and their false gods could be driven from Morrowind. At very least, Ashlanders wish the foreign devils would leave them in peace. Ashlanders think it shameful to attack unarmed persons, but they will kill without their clan laws. No Ashlander is fool enough to make war against the Empire. However, if such a war might be won, many Ashlanders might cheerfully give their lives to win such a war. When challenged for sport, it is acceptable to decline. When challenged for honor, it is shameful to decline. Honor challenges come from offense given in speech or action, or may present customary, formal challenges for status or ritual. Ashlanders may challenge a stranger who enters a yurt without invitation. Customs differ with different tribes, but leave when requested and you may be forgiven. Be particularly careful about Ashkans, tribal chiefs, and wise women, tribal seers and counselors. Some are welcoming, some are hostile. Be courteous and leave if requested. If offended, they may attack. Perhaps it means nothing. It is peculiar, the tall figure in the golden mask. It puts me in mind of the golden helm of the Ordinator, but that does not seem to fit the spirit of the dream. My people take careful account of dreams, but only a wise woman can tease from them their meanings. I am a retired trader. I am well traveled and a man of letters, but I am proud of my Ashlander birth and heritage. Julian seems a decent young Mer. He appreciates poetry, which is always a good start. I am too old to travel now, to risk the beasts and bitter blights of the wastes. Now I sit here, warm, and savor my imported Cyrodiilic brandy, while my adventurous son, Hanat Zanzubani, assists me in my trade, seeking out sources of fine ebony and fetching them at fine prices. I wonder at my son. He has been away so long. Without a word to his father, surely he wishes me to die of worry, so that he may inherit this fine brandy. He has proposed to chart the rarely visited ancient underground complex at Mamea, west of Red Mountain. If you should chance to see him in your travels, chide him and tell him an old man longs for news of his son and heir. Margon is a small village north of Eldrun. A road from Eldrun runs toward Nissus to the northwest, and Margon to the north. Take the right-hand branch at the fork to reach Margon, but it is a long and difficult road, and outlanders may get lost. The Siltstrider goes from Eldrun to Margon. It costs little, and you do not risk getting lost. I'm a trader. I know the Ashlands, their people, and their ways. I know what they will buy and sell, and what will bring good money here among the settled people. The Nerevarine cult worship the great Ashkan and Hortator, Nerevar Moon and Star, who in ages past destroyed the evil godless dwarves and banished the treacherous Dagoth and his foul hosts beneath Red Mountain. The cult is of small consequence in Ashlander worship, and only among the Urshulaku do its followers have any influence. Other Ashlander tribes share the sentiments of the cult, but regard the Nerevarine prophecies with suspicion and skepticism. I have heard it said that the prophecies foretell the return of a reincarnated Nerevar, who shall drive the foreigners from the Ashlands, and who shall cast down the false gods of the temple, and restore the true worship of the ancestors. It is a dream that would appeal to every Ashlander, but it is thought but a silly ancient legend and little more, by many Ashlanders, myself included. The Urshulaku are the Ashlanders in the northern Ashlands and the West Gash, in the northwest region of Vardenfell. Ashkan Sul Matul is their chief, a brave and respected war leader and warrior protector of the Nerevarine cult. The Urshulaku camp moves with the herds, but generally lies close to the Sea of Ghosts, north of the village of Margon and on the northwest coast of Vardenfell. All Ashlanders in a tribe, young and small, are born into the ancestor cult of their clan. The Nerevarine cult is different, though. It is a very small cult with only a few wise women with the gift of prophecy and a few holy warrior heroes who guard and protect the seers. Sul Matul Ashkan of the Yershalaku is the warrior protector of the cult, and Nabani Meesa, also of the Yershalaku, is the oracle seer of the cult. I feel as though I've reached a pinnacle, and looking down across everything I've accomplished, I can see that the journey that I've gone through since my arrival in Morrowind has changed me at a fundamental level. What did I just do? Levitate at will. Levitate 20... Oh. Okay, that is a much, much easier spell to cast. That's nice, because we are struggling with levitate. Alright. Let's see what our companions have to say. Since we're in the tavern, why don't we have a drink? Helps keep the blight out, they say. Yeah, no, not right now. I knew you'd manage to charm him in the end. He can talk about Ashlander customs for hours, given the chance, but why did you have to find out all that stuff about my people and the Nerevarine cult? Who exactly is this man you're working for? Cassius is a scholar. He's studying Vardenfell. You want to give me something? You don't have to do that, you know. I mean, you're already training me. You could buy me a drink, I guess, or recommend some good books. Or do you have anything to eat? I'm so hungry. Maybe it's all this running around carrying everything, but I always seem to be hungry. No, you don't have anything good to eat. Okay. Arvessa? Anyone worth their merit usually passes through here. You can manage to grab a few stories, too, if you're lucky. I don't see why you waste time trying to learn about spiteful nomads. Cassius is really interested in all this, if you say so. It is a good accounting, I'll give Hasor that. Alright. Latte, you got anything?
Latte listens.
Nope. Okay. Where should we go next? Probably back to Cassius. We still haven't told him that Geob left. We traded one Dunmer of dubious background, aka Julian, for aka Geob for Julian. Alright. Let's go. Where detect animal instinct 40 feet. Where is that coming from? Latte, talk to me about spells, please. I don't know where that's coming from. I figured out where the ancestor ghost was coming from. The rapier we have. So. Alright, let us go back to Balmora.
Where would you like to go? Why walk when you can ride?
Because sometimes we need to go places that you don't go. thirsty. There's a There's a tea merchant in the bazaar over there, so we may go and see if the bottles are recyclable. Plus, you know, tea is good. Andrano Iron Helm. It's an interesting place to put it. I think you need to stay out here.
Is there something
And you need to stay out here.
Yes?
Latte can come in, and Paxson can come in. Paxson gets spoiled. Are you here to discuss your orders, Deja Blackeye, or is there something else you want? Thanks for your report, but keep Zanzubani's notes on the Ashlanders. You'll need them. I'm promoting you and sending you to the Ursulaku camp to speak with Sulmatul and Nubani Meesa. Before you go, I think it might be time to tell you what's going on. The Emperor and his advisors think you have the appearance of meeting the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies, you and Giab. That's why you were pulled... Oh. The Emperor and his advisors think Giab has the appearance of meeting the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies. That's why he was pulled out of prison on His Majesty's authority and sent to me. So he could satisfy the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies and become the Nerevarine. Here, this is a decoded copy of the coded package you gave me when you arrived. Have him read it. It should explain everything. You can look at it too. Where is he? He left. What do you mean he left? He went off on his own into the wilderness to kill cliff racers. I don't know why. Damn it. I don't know what we're going to do. We'll have to improvise. As you can see in the coded message, the Emperor and his counselors say he had the appearance of satisfying the conditions of the prophecy. Did he really satisfy the prophecy? Was he really the prophecy Nerevarine? At first I thought we were just supposed to create a persuasive impostor. Now I don't know what to think. But I am sure of one thing. This is not just primitive superstition, and we'll treat it seriously, just as His Majesty commands. Suzanne Zubani says Sulmatul and Nabane Meesa at the Ursulaku camp are the heads of the Nerevarine cult. I'm sending you to speak with them, even if Giab's not with you. Tell them his story and have them test him against... He would need to be tested against the Nerevarine prophecies. As to the heads of the Nerevarine cult, they can best judge whether he satisfies the prophecies. When you've spoken with them, report back to me. Here's 200 drakes for his expenses, and pick up essential supplies at Fort Moonmoth. Before you go to the Ursulaku camp, see Matus Vunis and Crulius Ponation at Fort Moonmoth. I've asked them to put aside some potions and scrolls for you, courtesy the Emperor. In particular, you'll want the cure potions. I hear the blight is very bad up north, and use the Divine Intervention scroll if you find you're in over your head. It will get you safe to an Imperial cult shrine where you can heal, refit, and try again. Do you think they're just going to want to talk to me if I don't even have Giab with me? We can only ask. And if you happen to come across anyone else who we might substitute in for our wayward friend, perhaps you should take them. What about that woman who came off the prison ship, who's upstairs with Fargoth? Maybe she can help. I don't know much about the Ashlanders. People say they're murderous savages, but most people are idiots. I know they hate their little Dunmer cousins almost as much as they hate Westerners. They must be tough to live in the Ashlands. I don't think Outlanders can become members of the tribe. I don't know why would anyone want to. Blade's apprentice. Those were the good old days. Believe it or not, I was apprentice once too, but that was a long time ago. I don't know much about corpus disease. I've never seen a case myself. You can get it from contact with red mountain monsters they call corpus beasts. I think it's like a blight disease, only worse. It usually drives victims mad and causes terrible deformed growths on the body. I'll check my informants and find out how to cure it. In the meantime, just follow your orders. I don't know what else to do. Let's see if he has anything else interesting to say. Mamea, I looked into it, but I can't find much information. Adventurers have been searching it for a very long time. However, there are whispers that it might have been found by the Imperial cult. You should ask around for rumors in Nissus. That's where my informants learned about it. The Emperor and his counselors thought that Giab had the appearance of satisfying the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecy. I'm still skeptical, but it's hard to believe this is all coincidence. The package you gave me described the prophecy's conditions, and Giab seemed to match them. An orphan and an outcast. A youth born on a certain day to uncertain parents. Standard vague prophecy stuff. I can see how it would be nice to have a Nerevarine in our pocket, just in case. But the Emperor and advisors seem to think this prophecy is genuine, whatever a genuine prophecy is, and we're going to take it seriously, aren't we, Dacia Blackeye? I'm the Grand Imperial Spy Master for the Blades, successor to my mentor Eton Latchley. There are 2 other Spy Masters beneath me in rank, but they're not here on Vardenfell. Soul sickness is the temple name for being crazy. The Dunmer are humorless bastards. They don't like strange behavior. It makes them nervous. Eccentric isn't charming to them. It's dangerous. The natives are very tight-checked, and you will be too, if you want to avoid any unwanted attention. Okay, Latte, this is a mess. Let's go see if Arulin's still upstairs. Maybe we can sub her in for Giab, like he said.
To what do I owe the honor, Dunmer?
Hi, Fargoth. Fuck off.
That's...
Crap.
To what do I owe the honor, Dunmer?
Great. She's stuck in the door. Arulin. Greetings, Scout. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Arulin. Is there anything I can do for you? Time to go. Where to? You'll find out soon enough. Follow me. Sure.
How are you?
I'm so relieved. Apparently none of the guards are looking for me here. I guess I'm not important enough. Anyway, I think it's safe to remove my helm. I want you to know how grateful I am for your help, and I want to repay you. Should you feel tired while traveling, I'll set up camp for us. If you prefer, I'll give you the camping gear. Okay. She's a scout. Alright. She has no spells. Go skates. Alright, she's got all of the traveling. Okay. She feels great. By the way... Okay. Nothing right now. Full gear, no helmet, comfortable for swimming, for bed. Let's go get you some armor. Unless these two are carrying something. Yeah, let's go. You have stuff on you.
You, Inwa.
You faithless traitorous Enwa. You scum, you liar. I thought I could trust you, and now you've betrayed me in the worst possible way. What are you talking about? I knew something wasn't right about that Casades man, so I used her telepathy rings to listen in on your conversation. You spied on me. How dare you? What? You accuse me of spying? You're the spy, Deja Black Eye. I know that now. You're an Imperial spy. Of all people, I never thought you would be a spy for my most hated enemies. And that's not even the worst of it. Let's have it then. You're trying to pass people off as the Nerevarine? You? How dare you mock me like that? And not just me, my people, my religion, and my entire culture. This is supposed to be a secret. Stop yelling. No, I will not stop yelling. You're about to go to the Urshulaku and attempt to con them into accepting her as the fulfillment of the prophecies. This is the most offensive and ridiculous thing I've ever heard. If that's what I'm not trying to con anyone right now. They're going to test her. How can I possibly believe anything you say? I can't believe you would do this to me. Look, I'm sorry I lied to you, but I had no choice. This is my job. Of course you had a choice. I told you my secrets, didn't I? Gods, you must have been laughing at me all along. How could you lie to me about something so important to me? Because I knew you'd act like this. And it's my job to keep secrets. Like this? Are you saying I'm overreacting? You betrayed me and I'll never forgive you. Like I said, overreacting. If you feel that way, maybe you should just leave. Oh no, you're not getting rid of me that easily. Do you really think I'm going to sit back and let you try to mislead my people? What exactly do you plan to do? You're a hated exile from your people, remember? Go on, twist the knife. Yes, I'm an outcast and probably no one would listen to a word I said. But I have to try something. I can't let you do this. You'll have to kill me first. Well, I can't stop you coming with me, but I'll act as I choose. We'll see about that. You may have betrayed me, but I won't let you betray the whole of Morrowind to the Emperor. Gods, just shut up for once, can't you? Alright, he's pissed.
Is there something on your mind?
Yeah. We just got rid of all the extra stuff.
You're joking, right? Why would I want to talk to you?
You are such a pain in the ass. Let's just give her a wide variety of stuff and see what she uses. Um... I hate the one pauldron look, but until we can get something else. Let's go see what we've sold to Meldor that might make a difference. And there's a seamstress on this street. Hi, hello. Barter.
Yes?
Here, take these shoes. Get them out of my inventory, please. Thank you.
Where's that slave? Here not long ago.
So Tilde, have I sold you anything crazy?
Well, what brings you here today? Business or pleasure?
Reachman Woodwork. What is this? That's a creepy little doll. No, it doesn't look like I've sold you anything spectacular. We'll buy some expensive pants for her.
Have a look around. I'm sure you'll like what you see. You choose to share your time.
We'll figure it out. Alright. Well, that was a lot of yelling and scheming and not sure where I sold the other one of those adamantium pauldrons. Meldor, actually, Fighters Guild.
Speak freely.
Wayne!
I have great prices for you today, Outlander.
Does she have the left or the right? She has the left. He's got a left.
An honor, Outlander. Tell me what you need and I'll try to help.
Ancient Nordic axe. Oh my goodness. This is a lot of gold. But if she's the Nerevarine, then we might be able to justify it. Oh, come on.
How can I be of service to you, Outlander?
Okay, that was
I
weird.
like what I see. You won't find a better bargain in town.
Okay. That was a very, very expensive transaction. Meldor. Oh, buddy,
I'm
oh,
listening.
pal. Halu armored robe. Steel. Salish left bracer. Whetstone. Natch leather. Manatee leather? What the heck? He has adamantium boots. Imperial Royal Longsword one-handed. Quay Bronze Short Sword. Grim Flame Star Chitin War Axe. Let's see if I can get you down a little bit. Alright.
You'll find the best prices right here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. If you're going to be the Nerevarine, then we've got to get you kitted out decently. You quit being an asshole. I know it's hard. He's all spiny. Okay, left bracer. She doesn't have anything extra. Latte, are you carrying anything extra? I think I got rid of all the extra stuff.
How are you?
Exxon? Oh, he's got ebony. Yeah. Let's see what of this Meldor we'll take now.
How do you do?
Alright, that was a step too far. Okay. Guess I'll give the glass mace back to Latte to hold. There we go. Alright. So Julian's pissed at us. Arulin has nothing really to say? Alright. What were we supposed to do for Rannis? Lean's hut. Oh, unsanctioned training. Because Rannis is a psychopath. Hey, Kanan. Welcome to the stream. There's a drunk who fell in the river. He seems to not be drowning, so we'll just leave him alone.
First we greet, then we do business.
Alright. What did we need to do for you, Sugar Lips? Nerano Manor Key. Yeah, no. You. I don't know what your business with him is, but be careful. Cassius Cosades may appear to be a pathetic old man, but don't judge by appearances. Some people made that mistake a while ago, and they're not with us anymore. What if, hypothetically, you were to return to Ranos Athres and tell her that I agreed to stop any unsanctioned training? And suppose that if you did that, I decided to offer training to my good friend Dacia Blackeye. Sounds good to me. Very well, I will offer you training after you've reported back to Ranos.
I'm listening.
Have you put a stop to that unsanctioned training? Have you taken care of the Argonian? Good. We can't allow just anyone to offer training in magic. In order to advance to Conjurer, you must pay your guild dues of 200 septums. Will you pay them now? Excellent. Now, these formalities are out of the way. I can grant you the rank of Conjurer. The scholar Intermariel needs an escort to Pelagiad, but I want Intermariel's notes. Intermariel has just arrived in Balmora and doesn't know his way around. He wants to be escorted to the halfway tavern in Pelagiad. I don't care if he makes it or not. I just want a copy of his notes. He should be waiting at the 8 Plates. As a conjurer of the Mages Guild, more items have been made available for you in the supply chest as soon as they're restocked. If you're ready to perform duties, both myself and Edwina and Aldrun will have some. If you need more training, I can help, for a fee. Fulms Mariel and Caldera also offer services. Nice. You will train? I mean...
Do you seek training? At your service, Outlander. I can help you tap your unlocked potential out. Perhaps I can be of assistance. Do you seek training?
What is going on? What is my mysticism, actually? Oh, something must be buffing it. And that's why it's not matching what I'm paying for. Peckish, thirsty, tired. So that sounds like a case of stew and sleeping on the bunk beds over here. In your dreams, a tall figure in a golden mask spoke to you. Indarel, High Resdania, long forgotten, forged anew. You betrayed was 3 times true. Lord Vorin Dagoth, Dagother, steadfast liegeman, faithful friend, bid you come and climb Red Mountain. Beneath Red Mountain once again, break your bonds, shed cursed skin, and purge the Enwa from Morrowind. Okay. That was bizarre and rhymey. You don't have Rally Humanoid. That's annoying. I don't have any moon magic pearls right now. Do you sell spells? You do.
At your service, Outlander.
You also don't have Rally Humanoid.
Its scent is unfamiliar.
You don't have anything I need. Come on.
First we greet, then we do business.
Surprise me. A merchant's tea bottle filled with belladonna tea has been added to your inventory. Okay, so we don't recycle the bottles. Here you go. It's pretty.
It needs potions?
It does need potions, but...
I have the finest spells in town. See anything you like, Outlander?
And I haven't seen anything.
Good day, Outlander. Are you interested in something?
You have quite a lot, but you can't help. You who are standing on a chair. Yeah, okay. Mage. Alright, I'm assuming you're a member of the Mages Guild. People don't realize how deeply the Dark Elves resent the occupation. The real powers behind the Hawalu Council, Orvestran and his Kamonatong syndicate, nurse those ancient resentments. They haven't had a chance of challenging Imperial authority now, but if the stability of the Empire were threatened, for example, if the legions were recalled because of some problem with Septim's succession, Dren and the Tong might move openly to drive the Imperials out of Morrowind. Okay.
Hi.
You sell Viper Bolts, and you have a lot of gold. We will keep that in mind. Next time I have a lot to sell off. Alright, maybe there's better potions in the chest. Oh. No, there are not better potions in the chest. Alright. 8 plates, and then we gotta lead the dude to Caldera. Don't ask me why there's a random jug there.
Bloody scamps.
Speak freely.
Are you here to guide me to Pelagia? Just tell me if you want to travel together. Follow me. Lead the way to the halfway tavern in Pelagia, Deja Blackeye. Alright. Of course, it's raining. I hate that for some reason detect creature is on. I can't see the adorable bantam guar. I should probably switch to my bow if we're out in the wilderness. Are you a trader? No.
You're a lot more refined than
Are you a trader? Don't let the rain worry you, Outlander. You're more likely to get wet on a sailboat in a calm seas than a strider in the storm. You don't have a strider. There's supposed to be some people with potions waiting for me in here. So let's go talk to them.
I'm listening.
Mm-hmm. Erla.
Care to look at my selection?
Do you offer anything interesting in terms of armor? No. Unfortunately. Red Dome Templar Cuirass, Red Dome Templar Shield. That's cool. Reinforced Robe Imperial Agent. Raymond Legion Boots. Okay.
Good fortune, Outlander. Looking for a bargain?
Yeah, but do you have any? I don't think you have anything I really need. Okay. I'm sure these folks here. Maybe this guy? Yeah, this guy. You're Dacia Blackeye? Cassius said you'd come by. I've chosen from my best scroll stocks. I don't know your preferences or situation, but blessings and barriers always come in handy. Purity of body sets you up amazingly in a fight, and of course, divine intervention gets you safe to an Imperial cult shrine when all else fails. Here, they're paid for. Now, I don't know your budget, but you might want scrolls to suit your own personal style. Okay, and then you, I don't think. Nope. An Ashlander, eh? Perhaps you'd like to learn more about the Nine Divines. We've several missionary leaflets aimed especially at the barbarian tribes. You can take your leaflets and you can shove it. Ow! Why would you kick me, Arvessa? What brings you here today, faithful? Are you here for holy orders? One of the duties of the Knights of Iron is to make sure trade and commerce are practiced faithfully. Would you look into the disreputable business practices in Balmora for me? The Knights of Iron are the military arm of the Resolution of Zenithar. Zenithar's sphere extends beyond just trade and commerce. We represent his warrior aspects. Our duties usually involve protecting the Resolution and ensuring that trade goes unhindered. The Resolution doesn't have much of a presence on Vardenfell, but I was still sent here to protect the missionary shrine. Astius Hanopheles came to me from Balmora the other day with a complaint about a scam being run in the city. I was preoccupied with my duties at the shrine, but I told him I would send someone to deal with it. Astius lives on the streets furthest east in Balmora, the house closest to the south wall. Go to him and get the location of these claims. Zenithar be with you. Little advice, little secret. Remember, there's always a welcome for you in the Imperial cult. If you're having a hard time here in Morrowind, Outlander, come home to the Imperial Cult Shrine. We'll find a use for you and help you feel good while doing it. Not an Outlander, but I am a member of the Temple, or the Imperial Cult. Spells. Do you have
I am
Rally
in your
Humanoid?
hands, Outlander.
No, of course
How may I
not.
serve you? May I interest you in something?
Oh, wait. Were you the other one that was supposed to give me essential supplies? Yes. Yes, Cassius said a friend was heading into the back country and would need some potions. I've given you cures and fortifies. There's no charge, but if you take my advice and can afford it, stock up on cures. There's no Imperial cult altars north of Aldrun. The one at Nissus is far to the west, and we've heard many recent reports of diseased creatures and blighted creatures in the northern wilds. Okay.
You seem like very good hunter.
That's a lot of rain.
Welcome.
Should probably put on my robes. They don't have a functional hood, but, you know. I'm getting good at this. Now stay calm, do everything I say, and no one needs to get hurt. I want you to empty your pockets and hand over your valuables. 100 gold ought to do it. If you don't, I'm gonna have to kill you. Sorry, but that's business. I'd like to see you try. Those are fighting words, Elf. Very well, you've chosen your own death. That went very well. Cantrip Blade Ward. You now know the Blade Ward cantrip. Yay! Dust Merchant Helmet. Nordic Steel War Axe. That's my arrow. Clovian. Manatee Leather Boots. Explosive Corpse. We'll just take all of it. I'll repair it and we'll sell it to Meb. Meb even lets us in his shop. Okay, she's using the red glass sword that used to be ours. That's cool. Okay. Welcome to the Ascadian Rose Cottage, Dacia Blackeye. Its previous owner has moved to Solstheim, this silly woman. It's recently gone up for sale through Vardenfell Realty. Please let me know if you're interested in buying the cottage. The home is decorated in a charming style, unlike anything you've ever seen in Vardenfell. You have to see it to truly appreciate it. For only 3,000 gold, this charming beauty won't last long. Would you like to buy this lovely rose of a home? This is probably the most beautiful house ever made for Morrowind. Wonderful to hear. My husband and I are the cottage caretakers. If you need anything, I'll be available to help you with floral arrangements, linens, and cooking. My husband is available for help with fishing, gardening, and repair work. He's also willing to offer you a short boat ride to several locations. Here's the key to the cottage. Fresh linens, flowers, and a light meal are already prepared for you. Enjoy your new home. I keep things clean and running smoothly. I keep an eye on things. I make sure we have enough of what is needed, and that makes sure no one walks off with things.
I'm sure we can work out.
Oh my goodness, she sells a lot. Cyrodiilic wine. Dishes. Toys. Toy dishes. Some of them. Rooster decorative plates. Oh my god. I love modders. Seriously, this is by Korana. It's a very old mod, but it is probably the prettiest home ever in Vardenfell. Unpack. Let me see if I can... I don't know if I have any canvases. Oh, I guess I do. Nope, I have no canvases. Can I make a canvas? Attach canvas. Okay. Paint. Oil painting. Alright, let's go see. Who are we missing? We're missing Julian. Where did he go? Oh, Julian! What are we yelling at?
Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
You will suffer greatly.
Onwards.
I don't see it, guys.
Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
There is
Surrender
no
or forfeit my
escape.
mercy.
You will die.
They
This
never
is
learn.
the end of you, Switch.
Another hopeless fool.
Now you die. This is the end of you, Switch. This
Another
is the
hopeless
end
fool.
of you, Switch.
I shall enjoy watching you take your last breath.
You
No time for
will
idle
die. There is no
Die
escape.
in disgrace.
Now you die.
Another hopeless fool.
There is no escape.
Where's that slave?
Surrender or forfeit my
Not long
mercy.
ago.
No time for idle hands.
You
Die.
prepare to die.
Now you die.
What are you yelling at?
There is no escape. Die, Spectre.
Onwards.
Now you die.
Onwards.
Seriously, guys, what are you yelling at? Oh, there's Julian. I have no idea where he had gone, but I was like, we only have 5 people, not 6. Alright, now that we offed a bunch of wildlife, I'm very tired and I'm thirsty, so we actually should go in the house and sleep. Welcome to your brand new home. The scent of fresh willow anther and baking apple pie greets your senses. I mean, gorgeous. Kitchen. Basic cooking. Back door. Fishing rod. Bucket of fish. Okay. Small chest. I think this is the... No, this is just a showroom. Well, let me put some of the other junk that we've had. Private quarters. Yes, there's a harpsichord? Piano. Sheet music. Is a kitten. Alright, I believe... Is this the master bedroom? Yeah. Let's sleep 10 hours. Alright, well rested and peckish. Alright, last little bit of the stew. Okay. Now, who are you?
Please, feel free. Talk at your leisure.
You're a caravaner. Alright. Let's see. You're a
Nice to see you, friend.
trader, but...
I have great prices for you today, Outlander.
You might be able to buy that Dwemer dagger that we haven't been able to offload anywhere else. I'm not carrying... Oh, I have bolts. Shock darts. There we go.
The pleasure is all mine, Outlander. Care to barter with me?
Alright. Let us be on our way. Pelagiad is down here somewhere. There's Marie, the idiot. Should probably get the glove out of my backpack. So we can give it to her bandit.
Embrace your demise.
It's a Kagooty, guys. Alright. I hate the fact that you have to dry fire the bow. It's like, no! You never do that in real life. That's how you jack up the bow. Ah, yes. Rain, rain, go away. Termariel arrived safely in Pelagiad, and he correctly disengaged from
There's an
us.
intelligent face.
Thank you for taking me to Pelagiad. You are an excellent guide. You've been very gracious to escort me to Pelagiad, and you show great promise for a conjurer. I've never met anyone with such enthusiasm for my research. Take a copy of my notes as a sign of gratitude. I'm kind of curious what his notes say now. Notes on the persistence of oblivion streams. The variable flow of daedrons in oblivion streams can have profound effects on the magicka potential of various locations. Magicka used often causes effects on the streams themselves. By reconfiguring the polarity of the daedron fields, it is possible to manipulate and trace the streams in the following cases. The notes go on about the subject for some time. I think that's supposed to be like ley lines? Alice. You're a scout? I don't remember you, but you don't seem to have any special anything.
How may I help you?
Pleased to meet you, Sarah. You planning to be in Pelagiad long? Then you'll want to know about the services. You have what? How odd. She was a lovely young woman, but what would she want with a rogue like me? She's beautiful, though, and seemed sweet. For the first time in my life, I actually felt a little remorse for robbing someone. I should see her again. Here, take this. Tell her you have a note from Nelos. I must see her again. I won't forget this, friend. That a modded in Pelagiad quest. I don't know. Oh, the escort quest? No, that's standard Mage's Guild. Alice, I'm not sure about. I would think she came from a mod, but with that name, but I don't know who.
How fairly fair.
She doesn't have any quest dialogue right now. Alright, let's go through my notebook and see. We can remove that one. That one. Our eyes are closed. We'll keep the creepy. That's a really good one. Not bad. Pretty good. Really good. Not fond of the coloring on that one. Latte. The lady with the rat biscuits. The Oblivion stream. Oh no, that is from the Mages Guild. Ranus Athrees wanted his notes. I just don't think I've ever read them before. There's something kind of charming about the really early drawings we did. Alright. Let's go talk to Meb. I am a sleeper one among thousands. I bring you a message. Dagothar calls you Deja Blackeye, and you cannot deny your lord. The sixth house is risen, and Dagoth is its glory. Great. Meb! Buy my sketches! Well, the truth is, I know the thief. Sometimes she sells me things I'm not supposed to have, legally speaking. I knew the loot was stolen from Mina, so when she came in with it, I panicked and called the guards. I'm from High Rock, so I've seen the lengths the Order of the Lily will go to in order to recover their stolen artifacts. The thief's name is Darusa Drethel. She's a smuggler in Punamu, a cave just northeast of town on the shore of Lake Amaya. She probably still has it. Alright, Meb. You're pathetic. Oh, I was gonna fix that before I sold it. Meb likes buying my paintings. And sketches. Unfortunately, I'm getting too good.
Good day. Let's do business.
What do you have Colin stuff? And Malefica. I was hoping you had... What was I hoping you had? Okay, who... Oh yeah, the workbench is right here. That's right. Okay, who's carrying the armorer's hammers? Please tell me I didn't give them all to Shireel. I think I gave them all to Shireel. Paxson, do you have anything? You do. You have some apprentice hammers. Okay. And... oh, it's a dog. I was like, why is there a giant rat in the middle of the fort? But no, it's a dog. You can quit being an asshole any time now.
Care to trade?
Let me fix up some of this junk and we'll be right back.
Speak freely.
I offer the best values in town.
Oh my. Salish left Pauldron. Interesting. What are you wearing on your feet, my dude? Very fancy boots. I'll have to sell the rest of the stuff to the orcish armorer here in the fort.
Say your needs.
Promotions come quickly in the Legion if you don't screw up, and they also hand out some pretty choice armor when you get promoted. Yes, this is very true, because that's the whole reason why Dacia, or not Dacia, Dak and Giab in our last playthrough joined the Legion, was to get cheap armor, was to get free armor and weapons right at the beginning. Okay, Punanamu. Stick our... What are cliff racers doing all the way out here? Also, well, mud crabs are mud crabs. That's a Titan. Need to glean my arrows. Cull up. Nothing of value. Marshmallow. Who is this? You're a bard.
It would be wise to say.
Huh. Okay, is this... no, this is Manon. Manamon. Northeast. I'm headed south. I'm an idiot. Okay. I was like, oh, cave. Outside of town. Must be this one. that we've struggled with for so long. No. No, no. We need to go north. The other lake. Northeast of Pelagian on the shores of Lake Amaya. Okay. Hop the little fence. Erval's house. Old well, old Pelagian well. We heard something from the Arcane Watch about that well, so we should probably come back at some point. There's a boat. Okay, where... Oh my goodness, hi! Haxon, why are we fighting a mud crab? You little goofball. Penat. This is not the right cave. I don't know if we've gone in here before or not. Clearly, we have not.
You can't escape me.
And Latte's dead. And Paxson is severely wounded. Alright, guys. I need to go make myself some breakfast or whatever meal this is. So I'm going to bid you all adieu. And I will see you next time.